In this video, we explore the process of finding all unique email domains ending with .com and count the number of individuals associated with each domain. Hello, I'm Jagan from Growth Data. I am posting this video to share my knowledge in SQL with you. If this assists you in your interview preparation anyways, I will be happy. This video will be tagged in SQL Interview Questions, and the code we discussed in this video will be uploaded in the GitHub. The link for the GitHub page will be in the video description. Now let's see the data set and you can talk about the question in detail. So we are given the table emails. Let's create the table. So this email table got ID and email. So ID is the unique identifier for this table, and all the emails in this table are valid and all in small letters. So we are asked to write a solution to find all unique email domains and count the number of individuals associated with each domain. Consider only those domains that ends with .com. So return the result table order by email domain in ascending order. So this is what is asked for. So if you see this data set, the main condition is it should end with .com. So this one is invalid, VALID, so no .com, right? So this ends with .edu. If you go to the next one, it's a valid one. It ends with .com. The next one is also valid because it ends with .com. The next one is not valid because it ends with .edu. And the next one is .org. It's not valid. And the next one is .com. Okay, this is valid. So out of this 6, we got 3 valid emails. This 2 and the last one are valid emails, and the other 3 are not valid. So the expected output is going to be the email domain, which is the outlook.com and yahoo.com, which is 2 and 1. This is what is expected. So let's see how to do this. This is a very simple question, provided you know how to get the domain from this email address. Once you have that, all the other processes are so simple and straightforward. First, to get that, we have to know what is the domain part of it, right? So we have to get the domain part. So how will I get the domain part? So to get the domain part, I have to know what is the name and what is the domain in the email address. So the @ symbol, the left side is the username, the right side is the domain. So first, how will I get that? To get that, I have to know what is the position of that @ symbol. Since everything is a valid email address, all the emails will have a @ symbol. So first the question is, how will I get the position of the @ symbol? Let's see that. Since I'm using MySQL, whatever the functions I use, it applies applicable only to MySQL. For Oracle or Teradata, Snowflake, there might be some other function which is similar to that. But you have to check the functions which is going to use the same operation. Okay. So we select ID, email. These are 2 things which we got. And the next one is I want to know the @ symbol, position of the @ symbol. So I say position of the @ symbol in email as I check 1 from the email table, emails. So if I run this, you can see for the email ID WKIY 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6th one is the @ symbol. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the @ symbol. So you can understand that this position of @ symbol in email will give you the which position that symbol is. So there are other functions which do the same operations. For example, you can say instring function, INSTR. In string of the email, you get the @ symbol as check 2. So this one will also give the same result. Only thing is the syntax is a little bit different. There is one more function which we can try, which is going to be the locate. Locate the at symbol in the email, email. So check 3. So this also will give you the same result. So if you see the function position, instring, locate, all 3 can do the same operation. Only thing is their syntax is different. When you say position, it says at the symbol we are looking for and then in the column name. The instring, first it gets the column name and then it gets the character we are looking for. Locate is the opposite of that. First it gets the symbol you are looking for and then the column we have to look for. So whichever function you use, you have to know how the syntax is going to work, right? Completely different format. Okay, so this gives me the exact position of where the at symbol is. Let me use the locate. I like this locate part. Okay, other things we can keep it at the, let's do this way. Let's copy all the functions. Let's keep it here. Okay, now I can delete this. I get the locate function, which is going to give me where the at symbol is in that email address. Now I am going to the next step. How will I get the domain and the username as separate? So the left side of the at symbol is the username. The right side of that symbol is the domain. First, I have to go for that. So how will I do that? In MySQL, there is a basic function which we use, which is the right or left, right? So right or left will just get the part of whatever the string you are looking for. So the right side of which column you're looking for, the email, and then if I want this domain, I have to know what is the full length of the string, and then you start from this position, means full length minus the position of this will give me the rest of the string, right? This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is of 14. So 14 minus 6 is going to be 8, right? So it says get 8 characters from the right. That means it just get me all the domain, right? So I have to get the whole length of the email, and then if I subtract the at position of the at symbol, it's going to give me the length of the domain from the right side. That's what I'm going to do. So get the email and then get the length of the email minus wherever the at symbol is located. This is going to be domain. Okay, it's throwing an error because we're missing a bracket. So I'm getting which column I'm looking for. Whole length of that email minus wherever the at symbol is located. If you get that, I'll get the domain. Visit test.edu, outlook.com, yahoo.com, test.edu. So all the domains are in the right side. Same like the position, we can use some other function also. So we can try the substring, which is one of the famous functions we use to manipulate the strings, right? So you can try the substring. The substring of which column you're looking for, the email, and then we can just say which position you have to start. Which position we have to start means it's from the at symbol. Get from the at symbol. Let's see what happens as domain 2. If I run this, I get the domain, but along with the at symbol. So I'm saying if 6 is the position, get me from 6. So it gets from 6 till there. It includes the at symbol. If I don't want that symbol, I can say whatever the position of at symbol, you start from the next position. That means +1. That will give me only the domain name. So if I see this, I get only the domain name, that symbol is gone. What I'm saying is get the substring starting with whatever that symbol position plus 1. That means it goes from the test, it goes from the Outlook. So that's a small correction in that. Other than that, there's one more function I can introduce, which is the substring index. Substring index, which gets the column name and then the at symbol. After it split the string based on the at symbol, you get the -1, which is the last part of it as domain 3. Hopefully it comes in same row. No, we can just disable one. So if you see this, the domain 3 will also get me the same result. So substring index is more specific to MySQL. For Snowflake or Teradata, it will be something like substring array index or something like that, right? So you guys get the function in the documentation part, and then you can use it. But there is a function like this in most of the databases. So to get the substring, we first use the write function, and whatever the full length minus the at symbol position, that will give me the string of the domain from the right side. And the substring, you can say which column and where to start. If you don't specify where to end, it will just finish till the end. Wherever you say to start with, till the end, you will get the substring. Third one is substring index, where you split based on the symbol you give, and -1 will give you the last value, which is the domain. So you can use whatever is comfortable for you. So let's do the same thing here. Let's get this function. We put it here, and then we can keep whichever is comfortable for you. For me, the substring looks a bit easier, but the substring index is good. So substring index, I don't even need where to find the index position of that symbol. I can directly use that symbol and get it. If for other write and substring, I have to locate where that symbol is and then you work on. So I can use the substring index here. So now if I run the code, I get the ID, email, and the domain. So I don't need the ID in this scenario. And the output is only domain. So even the email is not required. I get the domain. We can just say email domain, which is asked for. And then we have to see how many users or how many IDs related to that domain. So you can say count of star or ID is a unique identifier. So we can use count of ID. I prefer always have a column name in the count rather than putting count star. So this is count is aggregate function. So we use group by the first value. So here I get all the domains and then how many IDs related to that domain. So the last example is the domain should end with .com. So how will I do that? I can say where the email is a live function, the while search, right? At .com. So if we do that, you just say the email should end with .com. Before .com, it can be any character. It's not going to bother. Only thing is it has to end with .com. So if I do this, I get the Outlook and one Yahoo. We see this, one Outlook, one Yahoo, and one Outlook. So two Outlooks and one Yahoo. So we got the answer, right? So they say order by the email domain. We can simply say order by the email domain is 1. So you can just say 1. So for finding the position of that symbol, we got position, in-string, locate. For finding the substring, we have the write function, substring, substring index. So to find the email ending with .com, we just say email like .com. Is there any other function I can try? Just add on to it. I can try something which I already did, the write symbol, right? The right symbol gets characters or the string value starting with whatever the position you say till the end. So I'm going to say where the right of the email, the right of sorry, the email, how many characters does to go? .com is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So from 4 towards right, just go till the end, equal to .com. What I'm saying, the email, you take from right 4 characters, which is going to be .com. So when I run this, I get the same result. So for every option, every action we have to do, we have multiple options we can choose from. So is it really required to learn all these multiple options? Really not. You can just practice one function, you can do it. But look at the scenario. You're going for the interview and you learned only the in-string function, right? And you're going to the interview, you forgot the syntax. It is going to be email at or email at in email, something you got confused. And the interviewer, he know only the locate function. He don't know anything about the position or in-string. So there will be a communication gap. You can't ask the interviewer because he, even if he likes to help you, he don't know how to do it, right? Because he don't know the syntax, and you got stuck with the syntax. So you are going to lose time in the interview. So it's always good to explore options. You can learn one key function, but you have to understand that there are few more functions which can be useful. So when the interviewer say, "I don't know about in-string, but there's something called locate. We can try that." You should remember, okay, there is something called position, something called locate, something called in-string, and then you can catch up from there. So it's always good to explore or open to multiple functions. When you're learning it, just learn it. So you will remember at least one out of the three. Okay, so this is very simple with multiple options in it. Only difficulty is how you split the domain from the username. If you want to see the code, then you go to Growth Data YouTube channel and the playlist. This will be the SQL interview questions. In the video description, there will be a GitHub link related to that video. When you go to the GitHub link, it go to the code base. And the video we are talking about is the 41st video. And you have the create statement and then the basic SQL and the options we discussed. All this is in the GitHub page. You can use this for your practice. If you want to join the WhatsApp channel, there is a link here. You can use this and join Growth Data WhatsApp channel. Hope you like this video and thanks for watching.